It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reid to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Okay, well, one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Pops into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Penix now on 1st down. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first-quarter looks have his name all over you.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Yes, he can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
I really did like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Catch made. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line. It goes out at the 1.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
So with the lead at the moment, they'll just go ahead and take the try from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through.
Score, Falcons 7, Saints nothing. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
45, smash, red. Ready?
On the gun, Rattler. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
22 needles, 43, blue, 32. White.
Rattler trying to get on second. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured, so we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him.
Got it?
So first down from the 41.
Clock, 10. Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Pass caught by takedown. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Okay, ready?
Quite the opening drive they've put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25.
10 black. Needle blue. Black shot. 6. Mega. Claws red. Hut.
Here's Rattler, first and 10. Deep in trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Falcons scoop it up. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. The Falcons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that bumper return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On the double.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Blue, 32. Red, yellow. White, white. Ready?
Rattler to the air now. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And he brings it back for the pick six and the Atlanta touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 21-zip already. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready?
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Yellow, 22.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Let's go. 45, white. Hut, hut.
On third down, here's Rattler. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
Ready, break.
Offense is set,
Red,
first and 10.
tackle. Set, hut. Blaster, fit, set.
Rattler back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
Ready? Green jack, set, ready. 33, yellow, steel, black. Black shot. Hut.
Now Rattler on the play fake. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. From that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
90, down. 60 red. Ready.
To the air on third and long. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 21-0 our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
What is this? It was terrible. Awful. Seriously, just disgraceful.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on fourth. We're going for this. The right side, cut by Olave. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
Saints 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Falcon first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Jonas Sanker on the coverage.
Penix here from the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 17. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Gain of 17 yards. First down, Falcons.
Penix is going to throw again. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct mode? Yes.
I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Black 40. Blue striker. 6. Mega. Set.
Rattler. Goes right downfield to Olave. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ultra.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Rattler setting to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
45. White. Set.
Here's Rattler. Into the hands of Olave. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
52 blue. Blaster. 6. Ready?
From the gun on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
Ready.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. It's complete. This is Olave. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Down. Hut.
They'll try and punch it in. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
Saints 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 3-possession game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
White. Yellow. 43. Black shot. Ready?
Now Rattler. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
That's what intended for Drake London. So that brings up second down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness is still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Motioning left is their running back. Penix on 3rd down. That's completed right side. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. It's Penix yet again. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Even with the pick on that last drive, Carter, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in coverage too many times, more interceptions. Dude, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go, set. Block 40. Set.
4th down, pass coming. Into the hands of Dell. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
14 yards.
Offense to the line fast.
First down.
Hut, hut.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. That's back-to-back for Dell. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lift at any time.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Still has some space inside the 35. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Offense in the hurry up here.
Ready, blue striker. Smash, red. Ready.
On the gun, Rattler. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Striker, 3, set, white. Set, ready. Slide, 60 red. 60 red. Set,
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
52
3rd
flag.
and 4.
ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Darting it along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. 8 yards yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Down. Red, fury, yellow. Drill, green. Set.
From the red zone now. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints jump some of the lead off before the half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Penix now on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Drake London. And now they face 2nd down.
As a defense, you've got to see the pass. You've got to time up your hit, and you've got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
3rd down, it's Penix. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it at the 30. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown.
Complete to number 2.
The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided first half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprised that QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Hut. Set.
Looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Ready.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Blue striking. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
The final throw before the break. Flushed out of the pocket. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
We go 0 to 100 real quick.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Green Jack. Hut, hut.
Rattler to the air now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Flight blue. Needle blue.
Rattler trying to get on second. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On third down, here's Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
We're staring down, that down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive, but all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
Here we go, sack. 70 Lions. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
They're going to go. It's Wilson. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on downs, so they're just going to decline that penalty. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Let's go.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still third and 9 upcoming.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Let's go now. Go.
Give now to the running back. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jonas Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
About set. This is third and 5.
Ready.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stop at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. It's a 38-yard look here.
38-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now looking some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. Running in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, okay, they want to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. He just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Check go.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Saints 21. Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Rocco switch.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Will be yarded loose there, and 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Shaq. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. Go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Red 38. Set.
Rattler now off the play action. It's complete. This is Olave. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. So get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Go. 79. Viking 18. Go.
Wilson on 1st and 10. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Blaster. 6. Spike. White. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. Once more, it's Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints take 7 points off the deficit. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Back-to-back carries here. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's saying it's another loss. It's 2 in a row. They got 3rd down now coming up.
Well, this offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Smash. Red. Rail. Yellow. Set. Go.
Back now, pressure coming. For a right side, cut by Olave. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there. He got 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Okay, ready? Ready?
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Hut.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Headed out right. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go. Ready?
From the gun, Rattler. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Let's go. Go.
Running this one left. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. It's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to the well again. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, they'll run. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Jonas Sanger on the stop. Tackle back at the 26-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Falcons nearing their 6th win this season. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Go.
The give now out of the shotgun. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or where they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. AT caught.
Another carry for him. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans.
Fourth down.
McPherson's kick is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of the ship. It's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
6 Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Come on. Ready.
They pitch it to him. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. I hurry this to the line.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game, as their latest brings up 2nd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with the